Hey guys, don't scroll. I have your week read ahead. Okay, so during meditation, God said, it's coming. So I feel like in general, some of you are feeling very lost, very confused, not really sure what's happening. You feel like you're really stuck. You feel like there's no movement in your life. You feel like you were going forward. Things were happening and all of a sudden you came to a dead stop. You came to a point where you're like, I'm not sure this is worth it anymore. I'm not sure if this is worth putting any kind of effort. I feel like I make progress and then I completely stop. My love life, my finances, my career, like all of it just came to a dead stop, right? But God says it's coming. It is meant to happen this way because during this time, we have a tendency to get caught up in what's happening and we forget to self-reflect. We forget to be grateful. We forget to show gratitude. We also forget ourselves. So when we get caught up, we lose ourselves again. And God says, I need you to take a break. I need you to take a step back. And remember that during abundance and during seasons of change and self-reflection, you have to trust. You have to believe. You have to know that everything is meant to come in divine timing. Ask your angels. Some of you, I feel like you've stopped talking to your ancestors, to your angels, that when all the abundance comes in, you forget to talk to God and the universe. You forget to be grateful and thankful. And I'm guilty too. Don't think that I'm not. This no, to me, tells me that you were like, I want to stop. And God's like, no, don't stop. Stop doing that. Stop self-doubting yourself. Stop self-doubting the process. Okay, let's see. The situation will improve. Absolutely. Things are going to get better. The tide is going to shift. It is going to change. Forgiveness. I do feel, and I am guilty of this, forgiveness. This all ties together. Forgiveness, self-reflection. Really just coming down to knowing that all the things that you need to let go of, addictions, and they don't have to be drugs or alcohol, right? They just have to be mindsets. They could be the way that you talk, the way that you act, the way that the way that you react. Like those are the things that are called addictions. Those are the things that hold us back from progression. Let go. So I do feel right now that you guys are going through a lot of, wondering, especially if you have a soul purpose, right? Especially if you're somebody like me who feels sometimes that your gift is really not important or your gift isn't real. Sometimes we go through this mental block of who we are and meant to be and meant to shine in this world because other people make us feel that it's not real, right? Other people make us feel that this isn't important. So just know that right now it is coming. The abundance is here. The change is here. And the things that God wants you to have in your life, He's bringing them to you. Look, bitterness. This is part of that forgiveness. If you're going through something right now where you're feeling like you can't forgive somebody, you need to work on forgiveness. That doesn't mean you have to let them back in your life. That doesn't mean you have to give them any of your attention or any of your energy, but you do have to forgive. Forgiving and letting go is a very important part of process for calling in abundance and manifestations. Empty, shallow. I do feel like a lot of you have been feeling like that. Empty and shallow. I know I just recently went through that where I felt so empty and so alone again. And I'm like, oh, here we go again. I'm not sure I can go through this again. And then God's like, Luann, I really need you to step into who you are and really trust the process again and know that these things are meant to happen. And I know that, right? But I get caught up in life and I get caught up in day to day and I forget who I am sometimes. And it's not about this. It's about this, who I am. And so sometimes you have to remember to look in the mirror and remember who you are and that you were put on this earth for a reason. So you need to step into those reasons. Cloudy judgment. I do feel that way about myself, and I'm sure the rest of you do. We get unbalanced. We get distorted in our thinking, or we get distorted in the way that we're supposed to do things because life in general is what pulls us back or pulls us and sucks us in. Chasing. I feel like some of you are chasing yourself in a circle when you should be chasing your dreams, when you should be chasing your future and realizations. I do feel in the next couple of days, you are all going to get a realization that what your life purpose is, that love, that career, that job, those financial burdens or those financial blockages are all going to be lifted and you're going to get the realization because you're going to get a second chance. This is the second round. the running. You need to stop running. You need to stop feeling invisible. You need to stop feeling like you're disappearing in the background, because you're not. You're about to just take flight. Look, one day. This one day tells me now. This is the next couple of days. You are going to see like everything just take flight and everything just take back off again, and you're not going to feel the way that you were feeling. So it is coming. Okay. It is coming, which is confirmation for me because I needed this too. So don't think that I didn't, because I truly did. So it is coming. I do feel this week is going to be a lot of excitement. I feel a lot of news. I feel like you're going to get a lot of confirmation for sure. I don't feel tremendous, like, I do feel some clarity, but I think it's stuff you already knew. You just wanted confirmation. You're like, okay, thank you. Like, I knew that because my intuition was screaming it. My intuition was like saying, hello. And you were like, I just need confirmation. And God's like, I got to give it to you this week. I got to give you exactly what you've been asking me for, because this is what's going to push you back to where I need you to be. This penny pinching is telling you what I told you, though. Like, I feel that financial burden, that financial struggle is coming to an end for you. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Oh, this card was in here, and yeah, rebound. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is that second chance for yourself, because you felt like you were on the rebound. You felt like I'm out of the game, right? But God's saying I'm putting you back in the game 100%. This week is going to be very eye-opening for you. I do feel that a lot of you are going to just be like, okay, that's it. That's what I needed. That was the push I needed this week. Okay. They're telling me the last few. Okay. Spilling the beans. Okay. All right. So I do feel that a person is coming. I just said that. Like, I do feel somebody's going to come in and they're going to tell you, they are going to spill the beans. They're going to tell you, I love you. They're going to tell you, I'm so sorry. I should have waited this long. Like, I was a ding dong. And they're going to take you out. They're going to tell you how they feel. I do feel a very strong, high level of commitment is coming this week. I do feel like somebody's going to step out of their comfort zone and where they were. And again, it's all meant to happen in divine timing. And I know everybody hates that word. They hate patience. This gossiping just tells me that this is in the workplace, but it's not, I don't feel it's bad gossip. I feel it's like, you're going to have to discern, certain things. Like, you're going to have to be like, oh, that was kind of too much information, and then you're going to know whether or not you should get involved in that stuff. I don't feel it's horrible gossip. I just feel it's that you need to learn how to pull back from all that. God's saying that he doesn't want you to get pulled and sucked into those things again. So if you have a tendency right now to enjoy gossip, block it out. Healthy choices. I do feel a lot of you are going to take, excuse me. And this is about love. This is about yourself. This is about just making choices in your life that bring the abundance and the prosperity in quicker. And look, what I tell you, like, this person they want to flirt with you. They want to date you. They really want to just give everything to you. So I do feel like that's going to happen this week. And of course I hit the ground. Would I expect anything else in my life? Probably not. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. Oh, paradise. Yep, this person wants to take you to paradise. They want to show you passion, and they're removing that mask. Absolutely. They are ready to just give you all. Okay, let's just get a couple of these and maybe, okay, never mind. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills my life. I love you. Yeah, this person's going to come in this week and tell you I love you. The past is now behind you. Release and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available. Follow with faith. Absolutely. I want you today to move forward and knowing that everything is unfolding. It is time. It is coming. You just have to step back into receiving and step back into faith and trust, and knowing that little bit of cloudiness that was surrounding you, God needs you to push through, back through it. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joy. Absolutely. You can allow joy into your life regardless of circumstances you currently find yourself in. That's what I was just telling you. I feel like a lot of you feel like you're in this space of not knowing when it's coming, but it's coming. And last one, surrender. At this time, surrender the old. Absolutely. Let the new in. Let God and the universe work through you. Let them give you everything you've been asking for. I love you guys. Have an amazing week, and know that it's going to be okay. It's coming.